this is the beginning of home time for Friday the 14th of June. And Friday the 14th of June, isn't it funny? Friday the 14th of June, automatically, isn't it weird how certain dates or certain phone numbers from your past or certain things are just emblazoned on your head and of course in your mind. And of course your own birthdays is one of them. But the 14th of June, today is a very special day because it's my dear, dear mum's birthday. And so many of you subscribers have been so inordinately smitten with my mum, which for me is a really heartwarming thing because, as you well know, we haven't gone into extreme detail about it, but we've touched upon it many times in various films about mental health and my childhood and addiction and what have you. But it's been a choppy journey getting to the place that me and my mum are at. And the place that me and my mum are at, and as I'm speaking, she's texting me saying, "Oh, lovey, I'm so looking forward to seeing you all tonight." The thing about me and my mum's relationship is it's not exactly always on a knife edge, not at all. But we both, me especially, have to enact a wide range of things in order to ensure that it stays productive and positive. She, I've often said this to her, she really, and I don't mean this in an insulting way, but she's never really been, in my mind or heart, entirely a mother. She's often been like an older sibling. That would be partly because she had me when she was 20, and I remember in the 70s growing up, because her life was so sort of chaotic, I felt far more like her carer in a sense, or that I was looking out for her. And whereas, at times in my life that was something I resented, and it drove me to places of, all the issues around abandonment issues and all that kind of stuff. I've also got to a point in my life where I can look back and see her as a young 20-year-old woman. And so when I look back at my mum, I sort of think, she was surviving like so many of us. So I don't really, I call her mum, I think of her as my mum. And to be honest, in recent years, she's really probably been the most maternal I've ever known her. And in the biggest regard, and the way in which she's done that has probably most convincingly been around my daughters. She's an adored grandmother to all four of my daughters. They're all smitten with her. They all adore her. They find her quirky, eccentric and odd. The things about her that perhaps as her son made me feel a little bit distant or fearful or worried, for them are eccentricities that they just find so heartwarming because, of course, all of my girls, I hope they all feel they've got me and they've got Nadia and they've got their mums, Maddie, Izzy and Fleur. So Nan can afford to be all those eccentric things. She can be a bit irritating, but they find that sweet. But the way she's forged her relationships with my daughters in many regards is the way in which she's made amends. She battles on through her life, keeping herself busy. She's a solitary individual. I get my sort of, I get my desire for solitude from her. She doesn't have a wide group of friends, though everyone she meets loves her. And I think of her every day. And so today is a special day. She's coming over. It's funny, it's ironic, because as I'm saying this will probably be the day that me and her have the most stonking argument. Because we have had some stonkers in the past. But no, seriously, we're really looking forward to having her over this weekend. I know you guys are looking forward to having her over, because of course, since the films in Spain, we haven't seen her. But I just wanted to say a little message, because I know she watches these vlogs, and I wanted to say to her, Mum, you're utterly adored by all of us. Your granddaughters adore you. Your daughter-in-law considers you an extra mum. You are a dear, dear friend to me, and you make me laugh, and I like our little rapports and our little kind of tussles around culture and things. I love the way you call me idiot. I love the way you say, well done, dear. Oh, good boy. Well done, you idiot. All those words. I love the way you call me an idiot. I love the way I've been called an idiot most of my life by you. It's been joyful. I love the way you struggle because you want to see us, but then you want to run for the hills because, itchy feet and all that. All your little eccentricities. So I just want you to know, Mum, you are loved, adored. You're weird, you're strange, you're small, you're very like a hobbit. Given that The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit were my favourite books as a boy, isn't it weird that woman who for me was a towering beacon of beauty, and I always thought of you as a kind of movie star. You looked so sort of glamorous, and I sort of thought, oh wow, you're so... There was a film I think by John Cassavetes called Gloria, which had Gina Rowlands in the poster standing with a gun, and she was like a gangster's mole, and behind her there was a boy just hiding behind her legs. Have a look online, guys, you might be able to find it. And that poster was up in our lounge, and for me that poster really symbolised my childhood in a way. Not that you were necessarily holding a gun and protecting me, quite the opposite at times, but that sense of connection and that sense of it just being the two of them I really related to that. I also really related to Mum, and I've got you to thank for this, because she was an ardent feminist. One of my fondest memories, and I've said this to Nadia many times, was whenever I used to have a bath, there were two elements to having a bath when I was a child which were truly life-changing. One was the electric fire that was kept behind the bath that I used to flick water at, and I used to enjoy hearing the singeing sound of the water burning and the smell of it burning. Only in later years did I realise I was a nanosecond away from electrocution. Truly dangerous. I used to sit there for hours just flicking it from the bath. I mean, what was one step and I could have... Anyway, doesn't bear thinking about. The other detail was at the other end of the bath, above the taps in our rented flat in Ladbroke Grove, was a poster, and at the top it said, marriage is a bed of roses. And then you'd look down and you'd see roses lying in a bed with a sheet over them, and at the bottom of the bed where the feet were, blood was trickling out, and it said, life is a bed of roses full of pricks. I don't think that's had any adverse effect on me in my life. Do you?
So we're all waiting for Nanny Di to arrive so that we can sing happy birthday to her.
Don't know why I'm talking like that. I also need a shave. I look like some dirty old hobo who's just hanging out at a door like a really dodgy fucker. Anyway, so we're waiting for Nanny Di. Maddie's about to go out, so she's waiting for Nanny Di to give them their cards. Nadia's nearly back from work, so fingers crossed we're going to have a fun evening. I wonder if she'll burst into tears. She might burst into tears, or she might roar with laughter. Never really know what you're going to get with Mum. She's like a tiny emotional ball. You know those balls you get of rubber bands? She's like a really tiny one of those, and you just never know if the rubber band's going to fly off in which direction. Might take your eye out. Little head.
Oh,
so the girls are behind me. She's developed a... Here she comes. Oh, she looks sort of vaguely...
Sane?
No,
she doesn't.
Oh, she's saying hello to Stephen. See her be socially polite or socially awkward. Yeah.
I'll go this way.
Oh, it's her birthday.
Open it.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you!
Happy birthday, dear Nanny Di. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you.
Get in.
You all look very strange.
Get in.
I
Strange?
haven't seen you for years.
Strange? How would you say hello to your subs?
Hello, Subs.
Hello subs, happy
Oh,
birthday!
bless your
Kiki's
heart.
not
bless
feeling
your-
well.
I know, is that why you've
Ice
got
pack on
a
her
thing on
head.
your head?
Yeah.
What sort of feeling is it?
Really bad
Headache. Do you want a tablet?
Now you guys arrived with, is that all
She's laughing, but she's
pharmaceuticals on your back?
Pretty much.
Hello!
Hello.
Oh, happy
You've
birthday.
lost weight too.
Hi.
Yeah, blimey,
Yeah.
good boy.
Rock and
Your
roll.
hair, very
Doesn't
nice.
she look lovely? Maddie's off out later tonight.
Oh, okay. Have you got freckles
Yeah.
from somewhere? Have you
No,
put
they're
them on?
fake.
Look at her skin.
Don't they look nice though?
I know.
They
Thank
look
you.
brilliant. Oh,
Lovely curly hair.
yeah. And
It's not about me, it's her birthday.
It's
Yeah,
all very
back to
well
you.
for you to say, yeah, but what do you really want?
Yeah, but what do you
Yeah, no,
really,
because
really
you've
want?
got capital letters and I hadn't, and I thought this is very lame because I'm just sending it without capital
What do
letters.
you really, really want?
Well, who knows? I'll have to see.
I think we did the whole holiday.
Did you
just
feel
kept saying to-
69?
She woke up with a crushed muffin on her
I
head.
woke up with a crushed muffin on my head. I was
Okay.
gonna bring it just to prove it.
A crushed muffin.
My midnight feast. I had one bite of the muffin. I must have just fallen asleep. I
There's
woke
a
up
muffin on your face.
and it's on my head. Crushed muffin. I thought I could easily have choked to death, couldn't I?
Could have done.
It's probably not a good idea anymore, this midnight feast.
Well, not lying on
It
your
never
back and
was a
eating.
good
I
idea.
don't know if it has ever been a good idea.
No, I don't mean to lie on my back. I just lie on my back, eat my muffin, and then the next thing I know is it's on my forehead. I thought, I bet they won't believe this. They'll think it's a story, so I was going to bring it. It's all
No,
crushed.
You should take a photo of yourself next time.
any...
You look very well.
Do
You
I?
don't look 69.
69. Oh, guys, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Crazy shit.
I mean, what's there to recommend it?
I don't know. you
Subs,
tell
what
us.
do you think?
Tell us, you're it.
Don't!
How are your knees?
Pretty good.
Oh, good.
Pretty good.
Oh, good.
Pretty good. Gee, oh, that wasn't
What,
true.
you had
That was
your hair
different.
done?
I had it cut, but it's gone a bit flat.
No, you look a bit like an American sort of Marine.
American werewolf.
No, Marine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Are you
don't know what to
pleased
say
with
to
your
that.
hair?
Bloody hell, I don't know. It was 2 weeks ago. It's so funny when you question me so searchingly. I feel like I'm giving the wrong answers.
You give nothing away.
I give everything. Oh, do. All right. I'm not going to argue with that.
Okay, here's Maddie's
Hold
card.
on. First of all,
my
drink a
God.
sparkling water.
Hydrate the tears.
Hydrate the tears.
Hydrate the tear glands.
Hydrate the tear
I kept
glands.
one of the sparkling waters, you know, that lovely guy bought us. I've got it in pride of place.
Our sub, Tim.
Yeah, next to
Oh.
my beer, except my beer's disappeared.
Your beer.
The
Bee.
bee that's
The
been
bee.
dead
Oh,
on
the
a
dead
counter
bee,
for
Dead
like
which is next to your squished
years.
muffin.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, thank you. Oh, blimey, that's...
Did you
The
get it?
peas.
Very
Happy birthday.
Oh, yes. Very nice. I like the paper a lot.
Like paper.
No, I mean, it looks like almost handmade paper, doesn't it? Oh, my God, it's a little... Oh! The flybuzz, when I died... Oh, God, isn't she depressing? When I died, there's stillness in the room. Between the... Oh, God, I can't read this out because
You don't
I will
have to.
be... No, okay. I could not see to see.
Oh no.
She's alright, she's alright.
I'm all right.
Steady.
She's on the
Steady.
Steady.
Oh, I love that poem. Thank you so much.
Did
Found
that
this
work?
poem while studying American poets and thought you would like it. Wow, I do. This isn't me saying you're going to die soon. Good. Dear Nanny Di, happy birthday. I love you so much. You're one of them. Never failed to make me laugh. It was
Like a hamster.
so, you're probably the weirdest person I will ever know. Could be. I wouldn't change this. Oh, thank you so
all right.
much. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Oh, flamingo. I love it. I love that colour. Where's your present for me, Stephen? Otherwise, you're not allowed in. Oh, okay. Very good answer. Oh, dear Nanny Di, happy birthday. Have an amazing day. Oh, dear. Yeah, bark at him. What? Oh, my God, infinite. Having me is infinite. You will always be
To
my
infinity and beyond.
friend. To infinity and beyond. Oh, thank you, my sweet. Oh, love you. Where's yours?
It's in there. I'll go
Oh,
and get
okay.
it.
No, I'm
She's gonna
joking. It's
cry for that.
no.
She'll cry.
Oh, will I? Freckles. Who knew?
I want freckles! Like, for
I haven't
real.
ever said anything
Freckles.
about that before.
Always wanted freckles.
Wanting freckles. I was going to say, who's mum? God, what's wrong with me? You might have got a bit taller.
Who's mum?
Oh, very good. I like it. Oh, happy birthday. You're increasingly wiser, really. You'll always be the young what, 20-something? I remember from, no. Oh, no,
The
don't.
noise is coming out of you.
Oh, you always put yours down. I cried.
Oh, yeah, she's gone.
No.
Really looking right on the edge.
Pull it back, Diane. Pull it back. Pull it back. I've pulled it back. I've pulled it back.
No,
haven't I?
you
odd.
look like you're dying inside. It's probably better if you let it
I
out.
think some.
It's all my hopes and dreams, that's all. From
Eighth
She's
grade.
going
8th
again.
grade. No, I'm not.
81 and you can't speak.
I can speak.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
No.
Oh, and I was going to say you just sent me to see that. You didn't send me to see it. I saw it on my own. But God, what a sad film.
Oh, what? Maradona.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
Other than the what's it called?
Oh!
What's it called? The one with Stephen Graham, which
The
is
Virtues.
literally unwatchable. It's so
Did you
so
watch the final episode?
bleak. Of course, I sent you a text saying
Yeah,
Oh, I
she's
know.
fucking
Oh, that's right.
God.
And I said I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, bloody
It was
hell.
amazing, wasn't it? The
Your review
virtue.
was great. Every
did.
word I agreed with, every word. And I absolutely adored Book Smart Books.
Book Smart.
Book Smart, thank you.
Yeah, that was really good.
I would have given it a 10. I couldn't find anything wrong with
Well, I
it.
like it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Yes, please.
Huh?
A cup of tea.
Yes, please.
Do a little dance.
No.
Say up there for thinking.
No, I'm not.
She's getting ready to
Yeah,
dance.
she was little legs.
No, I can't. Oh, shut up. I'm still on the edge.
She's on the edge.
On the edge. No,
On the
don't.
edge of glory.
Have you had some cosmetic surgery?
You always say that.
You look like careful, Mum. There's a floor underneath you. You look like you've had.
I've got my gardening
have you had
clothes
some
on.
fillers and a bit.
Oh,
of a
you
neck
always
job?
say that. What are you talking about? Don't be so
You look-
horrible.
No, you look sort of younger, but sort of fresher.
Filled.
You look a little bit.
So, you look young and brown and thin. So that's all got to be good, hasn't it?
I hope so.
Yeah.
It better be.
What are you asking?
I'm just saying, would you like me to cook her duck for her birthday?
Very. But
You've really got that. No, but sometimes she looks a bit swollen because she's drunk too much, and she doesn't look swollen now.
swollen.
No, sometimes she does. I don't mean that horribly. Like I look like a fat person.
Bloody hell.
We were doing a nice happy birthday.
You look lovely. I'm saying
Thank
you actually
you,
look
darling.
lovely.
We just said she looks swollen.
No, only when she's been drinking heavily every night. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm being stupid. What did you say?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's head's like an oval. So, your mother-in-law's
Can we just
69.
explain why Kiki looks the way she
Kiki,
does?
why you look like
She's
this
got a
boy?
stinking cold and a horrible headache.
Oh, and she was looking forward to you coming.
Paracetamol.
I've just got a sign.
So, Mum, show us what you got from the girls.
I got this.
Oh, a pink flamingo.
Yes.
Probably last time we saw that was on acid in San Francisco, wasn't
Oh,
it?
shut up. Yes, and it's very sweet, and I love it very much, and it's what I really, really want.
Really,
that's
really want.
really,
Well, I really
want.
One of these
really,
here.
really
And did
want.
you hear that the Spice Girls gig was appalling? Apparently,
Oh, my
Jerry
friends
Hale-
were there yesterday. They absolutely loved it. They said
No,
they had a
apparently
brilliant
there was a
night.
huge row happened on stage. Jerry Halliwell stormed off. It was all over the press. The Independent, the Guardian, all the papers.
Sarah was there. She never
All
said
the
any of
papers, they
that.
gave
My
it one
producer
out.
was there. They loved it.
Oh, they all gave it 1 out of 5, saying we watched the car crash happen on stage.
Nah, they said that at the time of their lives. They said it was brilliant.
Oh God! I thought there was going to be all sorts of gossip.
Oh, they loved it. They said it was so good. The only thing that one of my friends said, Dave, was that how tiny Jerry is.
Maybe that's why it looked
really,
like she'd
really
stormed
thin.
off.
He said she was so thin that you could hardly see her on the stage.
Oh my God!
Wow.
That's what he said.
Is Posh one of them? Is she?
Yeah, well, she was posh there.
Wait,
No, posh isn't part of it.
I was gonna
She's
say-
too posh.
Yeah, I know, but I was going to say, is she thin compared to Posh? Because Posh is thin.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
But she
Posh
wasn't
walks
there.
over a drain, she falls down it.
Yeah. That would be worrying if she was as thin as Posh.
So, I think we're going to have a Chinese.
So what's the plan? Okay, we're going to have Chinese takeaway.
Yes, please.
We are going to
Watch whatever you want to
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna, and you're gonna dance.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Nadia. Happy birthday to you.
What do you think of your mother-in-law? Do you have a good relationship with her?
Oh, hang on. Did the shopping come today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curious answer.
No, it's just something for another time. Because I wanted to make sure there was ice creams and skimmed milk.
said that there was. Oh, bless you.
Ice cream and skimmed milk. What do I think? Oh, I feel... 2.
Yeah.
I feel very lucky to have Nanny die as a mother-in-law.
Do you?
Oh, well, I'm very lucky to have you as a daughter-in-law.
She's very easy. She doesn't care about things being tidy or things being good or things being... She doesn't give a shit.
So you don't have to be house proud.
Yeah.
good thing.
I don't have to be house proud.
Oh.
No.
I don't have to... I can
Oh, and
just...
you've been a very supportive mother-in-law, actually.
Have I?
Yeah, of Nadia when I was off the rails, going mad. You've been a rock.
Oh, that was a very long time ago. I can't remember anything about
Well,
it.
you've been more of a pebble in recent years. A rock right back then, during my rock bottom.
The thing I still can't believe is I'm now the age that you were when I met
know.
you.
I know.
That's weird.
I know. I can't believe it either. But it's
And you're now the age
that Mom. No,
was when she was 69.
I'm trying to think what Mom was like when she was 70. I mean, it was only When you
How
think
old was she when I met?
she was Dutch. She died when she was 93, and
So
it's
she
only in
must
the last
have been
say 5.
77 when you met her.
Yeah, so a bit older than me. But I think she was still working then. She was
Yeah,
still
she
going
was.
to Oxfam. I mean, she went downhill when she stopped working, actually.
As we all do.
As we
Never
all do.
stop working.
No, I know.
Do you think we ought to order this takeaway and then pick up this? Because I'm bloody starving. I
Yes,
don't know about
Mum.
anyone.
I'm just going to hit
So
loads of cow
hungry.
pole tonight. I'm having a great time.
You're throwing your duck sauce at me.
Done.
I've got it
What's
everywhere.
happened? Show this
Well,
up.
you must have duck
So?
sauce. Sobs, I might have thrown my duck sauce at Nadia.
I don't know what's
Right.
happened.
So we're having a conversation over a birthday supper of beautiful crispy duck. We've asked Nanny Di, do you have any regrets? And you said, none, other than you wish you went horse riding.
Well, yeah, when Kiki was riding, I should have got on a horse with her because I rode
Oh.
for years and years when I was younger. That's just
What do you think your greatest achievement's been?
Do you say that just so that I can always threaten you with slapping your head? I don't know. What is the great achievement?
As you look forward, what are you most excited about? Have you ever kissed and regretted it?
I think so.
I would think so.
What makes your heart sing?
Well, shall I tell the subs my mantra?
Yeah.
Ears, eyes, feet.
What is it? Say it again.
My mantra, subs, is ears, eyes, feet. Eyes and feet. Eyes, because my eyes are more or less perfect, touch wood. Feet, which aren't perfect, but I can walk everywhere. And ears, because increasingly I'm finding people much younger than me can't hear properly.
Hey?
Which
What?
always makes me laugh whenever you guys
Why
say
haven't
that.
you got? Why haven't you got? What is it? Ears, eyes, and feet.
Ears, eyes and feet.
Why don't you have ears, eyes, feet, and nose?
Your nose doesn't do anything,
It
love.
smells.
Well, my mum's lost her sense of taste and smell. And
Has
it really
she?
depresses her.
Yeah, it really depresses her.
I thought it came back.
Count yourself lucky you've got your nose. I think you're being really, really prejudicial towards your nose.
No.
You're leaving your nose out.
You're cutting your nose off to spite your face.
No,
What's going on over there? There's all sorts of hanky-panky going on over there in a glass. What's that?
That's a gin and Fentimans rhubarb.
Jesus Christ.
I thought you said fentanyl.
Fentanyl and gin.
Jesus.
I'm just having one.
Why don't you have 100?
I just want one.
I think your greatest achievement has been stopping drinking for 7
Well,
years.
that certainly could be up
How
there.
many
Mark.
years is it now?
5.
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, it's
The
amazing.
6th on Christmas Day.
We need to get you a chip that says 5 years.
Yeah.
There we
Go to an AA meeting.
Go
Get
to an
one.
AA meeting and get you one. Just go in and say, I'm only here for the chip, and then sting you up.
No, that is a big achievement.
It
isn't
is.
it? I must have had other achievements. I just
Giving
can't
birth
think
to
right
Mark.
now. Exactly. I don't
You're
know.
using your eyes, ears, and feet to look for inspiration. So, Nanny Di, if I was to say Love Island to you, what does it mean?
It means that you're going to buy me an island that I can go and be on and swim around and have a tent and in the middle of some ocean. That would be very nice, thank you.
If I said it was 24 pretty vacuous individuals all trying to put each other.
Oh,
That's what's going on over your shoulder. Over there. Oh my God! Last night was such a good episode. So just to explain, because it's my mum's birthday, I'm taking a night off the strict plan. So I've only had 2 meals today, but I am allowing myself to have that. And I was allowed 2 carb refuel meals, so I feel bad, I feel guilty, I feel like I'm too timing Joe, if I'm honest. I feel like I'm letting him down. Sorry, Joe. Sometimes a man's got to do what a magnum's got to do. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not understanding some of it, Subs. You talk very fast. Do you understand that? I don't understand that. Oh my God! Even I fancy him.
You know what they're trying to do?
No, tell me.
They're trying to find the man they want.
Oh no, I understand that. Forever.
Or for the duration of this program.
Okay, yeah. But to do that, do they have to go through each man?
Plus some of them do.
Oh, okay.
Times have changed. There's no way I would have got excited about a spa day. A game, sport, or something like that. But because the boys have all been given a spa day. I don't get it. I'd say the men are more vain than the women. Aren't they, Mum?
Seem to be.
What has happened to men? So we're about one episode part in. How's it going, Mum?
Is Tommy the one with blue eyes?
Yes.
I recognised one person already.
She knows who Tommy is. Do you like Tommy?
Not particularly. Yes, he's fine.
What do you think of the girls?
They're a bit bitchy and spiteful, aren't they?
Bit bitchy and spiteful.
But that's what girls can be like, you know.
Yeah. We're lesbians
boys-
like that in lesbian clubs.
Shut up. Yes, they used to beat each other up. But the boys are like children, which is always
True.
the case. But,
Do you think I'd have lasted long in there?
no.
What would have happened to me?
No, you would have got crushes on everybody.
I'd have got crushes on the boys.
On the boys, different body parts. Arms, chin, neck, nose. To the boy they like and say, can I be with you? Instead of having all this discussion between them.
Why don't they just go up to the boys they like and say, can I be with you?
Well, she did, but she wanted
Oh, well, that makes sense to me. I do prefer the boys because the boys are so childish.
You were meant to be the mother of a boy, weren't
Yeah,
you?
no, I definitely was. Something else happened where I thought that as well.
So, do you know what a lashes technician is now?
No.
A lashes technician is a technician of eyelashes.
These things.
Yeah, a technician.
What do you mean technician? Do you mean she puts mascara on people? How can you call that a technician?
That's what they call it, a lashes technician.
A fingernail technician?
A fingernail,
Hair
fingernail engineer.
In Lucy's head, there is no situation, but really, it's still brilliant.
Oh.
You've got a blend.
Nanny.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, look, you're 96,
No, don't pause
Mum.
it, Kiki, because I missed the break.
You're 96.
Thank you so much, everyone.
69.
Shall I blow it out?
Yes.
I was up the walls and stuff like that.
Get a photo.
I'm going to take those 69s home with me.
96.
I mean, no, you idiot.
Did they just say fanny floater?
Apparently they just said fanny floater. I don't know what it means.
What does fanny floater mean?
Fanny Flutter.
Fanny flutter, what does that mean? Oh, it doesn't mean what I think it means. I hope not.
Fanny flutter, that's horrible.
Oh, it is pretty horrible. Oh! Did you see that? Oh no! This is X-rated.
Did he just show his boner?
Yeah. Well, of course they are. That's why they're in there. What a strange thing to say. Everybody's looking at us. The whole bloody country's looking at you.
You're in your pants. You're in your bra and pants.
I don't like it. I'm going to go home.
What's going on?
He's gone into bed with her. It's the wrong one.
You feel sad now. Why did you do that?
What's going on? What the hell was going on there?
Explain to me.
What the hell's going on there?
Shut the front door. What the hell is going
What's
on?
Molly May up to? What's Tommy up to? And what's she up to, Mum?
I don't know.
That's all I know.
You don't know.
I don't know, Subs.
They've
Do you
set
know?
their fannies aflutter.
Funny
What the hell is going on? You've put up by Maureen.
So Nadia is doing a live at the moment on Instagram. And And it's just hysterical watching Nanny Di trying to keep up to speed with what the hell's going on. You all right over there, Nanny Di? Do you know what's going on?
Maura has deep self-esteem.
Do you want an Ovaltine?
Maura is
Horlicks!
trying to kiss him.
I'll put the kettle on.
Hey, even I can see that. Oh no!
Okay, wait.
You can't leave us there. Keep walking. I mean, that's ridiculous.
That's a bloody
You're
trouble
hooked.
with it.
I'm
It hooks
hooked.
you in.
It hooks you
It's
in.
bad.
Oh man.
Toffee, she
We
likes
can't do
love
anything.